The following is a special video presentation by Cecil, Gearhardt, Goodson.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Cecil Gearhardt Goodson to be exact, and I'm a film and video producer here on the North Coast, here in the Calumet. It was while doing research for a video production on which I am working that recently took me to the campus of Indiana University Northwest. And it was while there, at the Library Conference Center of IUN's controversial Institute for the Study of the Strange, that my research attracted the attention of a most remarkable individual indeed. That individual was, in fact, none other than the Institute's director, the exotic and quite mysterious Natasha Nightville. Natasha is also, as I quite soon came to learn, the area's foremost witch, because of her profound interest in things dark, gothic, and arcane. She found the project on which I was working to be most interesting indeed. That project being a study and photographic documentation of those many old abandoned buildings in the Calumet area, wherein strange occurrences are reported to regularly take place. Strange unexplained occurrences, such as those that quite often take place there within the dilapidated confines of the old Palace Theater in downtown Gary. There amid the sinister dismal shadows and the shambled upturned furniture of one of that old theater's upstairs rooms, there a true creature of darkness awaits. And all the while that one is drawn irresistibly to her, one cringes, first in apprehension, then in absolute terror, as the smile on her face reveals itself to be a smile most dark indeed.
Come, my guardian, let us hold hands while together in this ominous dagger of darkness.
And yes, the old Palace Theater building does indeed have other rooms, many within whose dismal shadows are revealed other proceedings. Proceedings that are not just strange, but most bizarre indeed. Whether running wildly, stumbling and falling, or crawling along desperately on one's hands and knees. Flight, yes, flight, I tell you, mad scrambling flight and escape. Escape at any cost and in any way possible quickly becomes one's only objective as the sinister, unexplained forces within that old theater close in relentlessly from all directions.
Yes, Cecil, I will take you to a land where you are dead, and yet alive.
It was one day shortly thereafter, after our initial meeting there at IU Northwest, and after I had in fact accepted an invitation to her Indiana Harbor home, that I found myself there amid the quite elegant accommodations of Natasha Nightville's living room, my attention being directed by her to a most remarkable oil painting indeed, hanging on the wall in back of her. That recently completed work of hers, as she explained, depicted a certain derelict old building in the area, a strange and oddly constructed old building, within whose dismal confines she frequently ventured, finding therein as she did so, a world most bizarre indeed.
Yes, there indeed something odd and something awful lurking there within the shadows. Yes, there is indeed something in the basement.
I'm down here in the basement. Be careful on that stairway. Yes, another one for my collection. Yes, my collection of human heads. Ha 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 ha. Yes, Cecil. It's me, Guinevere Gold. How very interesting.
Yes, Cecil. I will take you to a land where it is always turning late in the year. I will take you to a land where you are dead, and yet alive. I will take you to a land where you are dead, and yet alive. I will take you to a land where you are dead, and yet alive. What a wonderful day to be dead. What a wonderful day to be dead. What a wonderful day to be dead.
Yes, Ignatius. I love the abysmal gloom of these abandoned old houses. The doors broken in and the windows broken out. The long hanging curtains blowing in and out of the dismal empty rooms. Strangely furnished rooms wherein the sinister shadows move about silently. Shadows which are themselves also numbered among those tragically trapped. captives of Bizarro. Listen, Ignatius. Even now, the victim goes from room to room upstairs within this abysmal abode, unaware of the fate which awaits him. Quickly, Ignatius! Quickly! To the transfer station! The strange neighbor will be here soon. Ignatius! Come quickly! Quickly, you fool! Ignatius, quickly! Hurry it up! Pick up the coffin! Hurry up! Pick it up, you fool! The strange neighbor will be here soon. Hurry! Quickly, you fool! I said now! You fool! The strange neighbor will be here soon. He'll be here soon enough. The transfer station.
Yes. It's me, your strange neighbor. I know you seldom see me. I do keep rather odd hours. It's my job at the local cemetery, you know. However, you may have perhaps caught fleeting glimpses of me at the window here. Yes. Peeking out at you from behind the curtains. Yes. I am your strange neighbor. I now direct your attention to a certain deserted old house. Yes, a deserted old house not far from here, which stands silently and strangely alongside a seldom traveled road. Perhaps you have yourself noticed the strange comings and goings there. Perhaps you have also wondered about the reports. Yes, the reports of bizarre proceedings which are said to transpire there. Who or what indeed lurks within that old house? And why? Perhaps with our togethered intelligence, we can investigate this mystery and discover the answer. The answer which lies within that abysmal abode. Yes, we will investigate this mystery. And we will, in doing so, I can well assure you, visit the very heartland of the bazaar.
Alas, poor Cecil. I knew him well. And what indeed does one make of the detailed explanation given those events by the strange neighbor in Captives of Bizarro? Understand that Captives of Bizarro is not at all a movie or a video production in the ordinary sense. It is not meant so much to entertain or to amuse as it is to discover the hidden truth. So, throw away all of your traditional, media-conditioned expectations. Throw them away, for those expectations will be of small value to you in that forgotten house, in a forgotten land. A land at world's end, wherein dwell the totally incomprehensible Captives of Bizarro.
Dare you speak their name? Fantastic World Productions now takes you on a journey into the strange and the bizarre, and on a journey that you will most certainly not soon forget. So enter, if you dare, this ancient and infamous house of perversity, this mysterious house at world's end, which stands at a strangely dismal location alongside a seldom traveled road. Yes, enter if you dare, for travelers from the other side also find refuge here within this house, here within the discard and the devastation, and from their hidden locations all about here within this house, they will watch your every move, watching carefully indeed as you wander into a strangely illuminated room at the end of a long, dismal hallway, a room wherein you will behold and be made wise indeed by the unbelievable perversity of the great oracle herself. Yes, the great oracle of Nightville, who guards the doorway to perception, and who, along with the mysterious strange neighbor, renders fateful comment on those lost within these confines. Confines wherein lurk the odd and the incomprehensibly strange. Captives of Bizarro. Dare you speak their name? So what does it all mean anyway? This bizarre odyssey, this most strange journey into such dilapidation, decrepitude, and despair. Yes, just what indeed does it all mean anyway? To that question, I can only answer that I really don't know. However, I am certain that whatever the answer to that question is, it will most likely be found amid bizarre circumstances and within confines most dismal indeed, and almost certainly there within some abandoned old house or ramshackled and boarded up old factory building. There within some such place, dark, gothic, and sinister indeed. Be warned, however, for abounding there within such places of residence are most certainly to be found the strange, the perverse, and at many times the totally incomprehensible. Yes, be warned, and warned well indeed, I say, for there are among you those who will most certainly find their way not only to such places as these that I have mentioned, but indeed to that most infamous residence of all, known simply as the House at World's End. And it is there within the numberless rooms and hallways of that grim curiosity between here and the other side that the lost wander forever, even more hopelessly trapped than they were before.
Let's get out of here, Cecil.
Yes, my name is Cecil Gearhardt Goodson, and I do indeed claim the title Independent Motion Picture Producer here on the North Coast, here in this, the Calumet, where even now my investigations of proceedings, dark, gothic, and arcane, do most certainly continue. So consider well, if you will, your reviews of these most bizarre accountings. Yes, consider them very well indeed, for rest assured, he who fails to learn the lessons that these pictures teach will most certainly wander into the darkness forever.
Unaware of the fate that awaits.
悲しみが